Hello.
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 Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello, Barney.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hi.
Yellow. Hello.
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 Yo, yo.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
This is how you turn it on. This is your music. This is your email. This is the web. And this is a call on your iPhone. So, say you're watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Did somebody say calamari? The closest would be... ah. There's never been an iPod that can do this. Or this. Or this. Or for that matter, this. You'll be surprised by some of the stuff you find on YouTube. But when it comes right down to it, maybe the biggest surprise is finding YouTube on your phone. This is not a watered-down version of the internet, or the mobile version of the internet, or the kinda sorta looks like the internet. It's just the internet on your phone. It's amazing what fits in a pocket these days. Your favorite music, all your email, today's newspaper, endless entertainment, and of course, a phone. You never know what part of the internet you'll need. The should you take sunblock part. The how's traffic to the airport part. The what about an ocean view room part. Or the can you really afford this part. Which is why all the parts of the internet are on the iPhone. Here's an idea. Instead of carrying an iPod and a phone, why not carry an iPod with all your favorite music and your favorite movies in your phone? All these years, you've gone through the day without email like this in your pocket, or stock updates like this in your pocket, or internet like this in your pocket, and you survived. The question is, how?
I'm a
ballet dancer at the New York City Ballet, and I have a blog called thewinger.com. It's like a dance collaborative blog, and I mobile blog from backstage. So I use the iPhone a lot for that purpose. During the performance, I can snap photos from the wings, photos of dancers putting their pointe shoes on, and send it directly to the website so people can see what's going on in real time. Could be backstage in my dressing room doing that. It's multitasking. It's important, even for ballet dancers.
One of the greatest advancements in the history of mankind, without question. Visual voicemail, you go in here, hit voicemail, a list comes up. You pick which ones you want to listen to. Guy that owes me money, message is 4 minutes long. Obviously, it's a story about how he's not going to pay me. Skip it, whatever. But you just listen, you go in order and you pick whatever one you want. You listen to it, you listen to them later, you never listen to them. It's the greatest.
So basically, at one point, I had to carry a little bag to carry everything around with me. I had the iPod, I had a camera, and I had a regular phone, and a phone that I used for text messaging and emails and stuff like that. 4 things. One thing. I want to get up, grab my wallet and my iPhone, and walk out of the house and jump in my car and go. I never forget my phone, and that's everything all in one for me. That's my lifeline. Yeah.
I was sitting in a restaurant with my girlfriend. We were going to meet her boss and her boss's fiance. I'd never met either, but she couldn't remember the fiance's name. And they were coming in like 3 minutes. And then I said, wait, it's on their wedding website. So I took the iPhone out under the table and I was like pulling up the wedding website and just scrolled down to see the name. That's it. So just then we got up and we just, we confidently introduced ourselves. Her boss and fiance don't know that I don't remember their names. I think it was Meredith.
I'm an off-Broadway theater producer. My latest play is called My First Time, and it's about exactly what you think it's about. My First Time has a fan site, so this phone allows me to keep track of exactly what they're saying at all times. At the same time, emailing the director and saying, hey, the fans are telling me that this guy is doing great, this guy flubbed the line, this guy this, you need to get back in the theater and check it out. With this phone, I can accomplish every single area of my business that no other phone has ever been able to do. And it makes me a better businessman and a better artist at the same time.
We were departing Chicago en route to Newark, New Jersey. We were told we were going to have a 3-hour delay, 3 hours, for an hour and 41-minute flight. And as we were sitting there with our engine shut down, I turned on my iPhone and went to weather.com, and I saw that the rain showers had already passed the field, at which point we contacted our dispatcher, and dispatch took another look at the weather, and sure enough, about 30 minutes later, Tower called us and said, you guys are clear to go. Everybody was happy and life was good.
Say you're out shopping for a car, and the salesman says, this is the best deal in town, guaranteed. Sounds good. But let's say you want a second opinion. That's when having the entire internet on your phone sounds even better. The nice thing about having the internet in your pocket is that the next time someone bets you you're wrong, but you know you're right, you can just look it up right there. Then you have the internet and $5 in your pocket. If you love Facebook so much that you check it every time you're at the computer, just think how great it would be to check it every time you're, well, nowhere near your computer, right on your phone. What's so great about having the internet in your pocket? Well, then you can see the trail map when you're on the mountain, find a good place to eat in town when you're hungry, and change your flight when you're just not ready to go home. That's what's so great. Having a phone with a map is smart. But having a phone with a map that knows where you are and gives you step-by-step directions to anywhere, that's brilliant. We've all gone into a record store, looked around for some music, listened to some music, and then bought some music. But how many of us have ever done all that using nothing more than a phone?
It's finally here. The first phone to beat the iPhone. It surfs the web and downloads data twice as fast for half the price. Introducing the new iPhone 3G.
The new iPhone 3G instantly updates your work calendar, pushes your work email, and automatically keeps up with your work contacts. In other words, it works great with work.
So what exactly is 3G? It's what helps you get the news twice as fast, find your way twice as fast, and download files twice as fast. The new iPhone 3G. The internet. You guessed it. Twice as fast. Some people will like surfing the web twice as fast. Some people will like downloading stuff twice as fast. Some people will like finding their way twice as fast. But pretty much everyone will like paying half the price. This is how you enter the App Store. And this is how you browse over 1,000 new apps. And this is how you download one, right to your phone. And this is when you realize this is going to change everything. This is how you enter the App Store. And this is how you browse over 1,000 new apps. And this is how you download one, right to your phone. And this is when you realize
你可以推荐一个饭馆吗？
this is going to change everything. This is how you enter the App Store. And this is how you browse over 1,000 new apps. And this is how you download one, right to your phone. And this is when you realize this is going to change everything. So what do you want your iPhone to be today? With the MLB app from the App Store, it can be a score checker, live pitch updater, or a video highlight player. But any way you cut it, it's officially a game changer. You know when you don't know what song is playing and it's driving you crazy? With the Shazam app from the App Store, you just hold up your iPhone to the song, and in seconds, you'll know who sings it and where to get it. That's the iPhone, solving life's dilemmas, one app at a time. You know that age-old dilemma, where should we eat tonight? With the Urban Spoon app from the App Store, you can find restaurants nearby. Not tonight. Yeah, that sounds good. That's the iPhone, solving life's dilemmas, one app at a time. Staying in touch with friends can be tough, but if you have Looped from the App Store, you know what they're up to, where they are, and if they want to grab lunch. That's the iPhone, solving life's dilemmas, one app at a time. What's great about the iPhone is that if you want to check snow conditions on the mountain, there's an app for that. If you want to check how many calories are in your lunch, there's an app for that. And if you want to check where exactly you park the car, there's even an app for that. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. One of the great things about the iPhone is that if you want to read a restaurant review, there's an app for that. If you want to read an MRI, there's an app for that. And if you just want to read a regular old book, there's an app for that. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. What's great about the iPhone is that if you want to check snow conditions on the mountain, there's an app for that. If you want to check how many calories are in your lunch, there's an app for that. And if you want to check where exactly you park the car, there's even an app for that. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. If you need to find a cab in a strange city, there's an app for that. Or figure out your share of the bill for a table of 5. There's an app for that. Or fix a wobbly bookshelf. There's even an app for that. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. Say you own a small business, and you need to ring up a customer's order. Well, there's an app for that. And you also need to print out a shipping label. There's an app for that. And then you need to check if it actually got there. There's an app for that too. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. Say you're in college, and you need to find an apartment closer to campus. Well, there's an app for that. Or you need to find the cheapest price on a biology textbook. There's an app for that. Or you need to find at least one photo you can show your parents. There's an app for that too. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. One of the handy things about the iPhone is if you're wondering which direction you're heading on your hike, there's an app for that. Or if you're wondering if the bird you're looking at is a red-faced warbler, there's an app for that. Or if you're wondering if that bush you're standing in is going to make you all itchy tomorrow, there's an app for that too. Yep, there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. Introducing the next iPhone. It's the iPhone you love. Now with video. Just one of the amazing new features on the iPhone 3GS, the fastest, most powerful iPhone yet. This is the new iPhone, and it lets you do some pretty incredible things. You can copy a phone number and paste it in a text. You can copy an article and paste it in an email. Or you can copy a map and, well, you get the idea. Copy and paste on the iPhone 3GS, the most powerful iPhone yet. This is the new iPhone. Shooting video. This is the new iPhone editing video. And this is the new iPhone sharing video. Video on the iPhone 3GS, the most powerful iPhone yet. So how does the iPhone make traveling easier? Well, if you'd like your own personal tour of Paris, there's an app for that.
You're standing at the center of France.
Or you'd like to figure out the metro, there's an app for that. Or you'd like to send a postcard home, there's an app for that too. Because there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. This is the new iPhone. If you want to tell it who to call, just say, "Call Dave Taylor."
Calling Dave Taylor, mobile.
And if you want to tell it what to play, just say, "Play songs by Jack Johnson."
Playing songs by Jack Johnson.
Voice control on the iPhone 3GS, the most powerful iPhone yet. What's nice about the iPhone is if you run into a friend and you want to share a photo with a flick, there's an app for that. If you want to share contact info with a bump, there's an app for that. Or if you just want to share some downtime, well, there's an app for that too. Because there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. The iPhone is pretty great for sports fans. If you're an avid golfer and want GPS to show your distance from the green, there's an app for that. If you're an avid baseball fan and want to catch a game-winning run live, there's an app for that. And if you're an avid tennis player and want to play on center court, there's an app for that too. Because there's an app for just about anything, only on the iPhone. The iPhone has all kinds of apps. There are apps for budgeting your money. There are apps for investing your money. Apps to learn a new chord. And apps to learn a new language.
你可以推荐一个饭馆吗？
There are apps for nature lovers, pizza lovers, and thousands of others. Yep, there are 75,000 apps for just about anything, only on the iPhone. There are all types of apps on the iPhone. There are apps to make a quick meal. There are apps to make a quick sale. Apps for your social life. And apps for your virtual life. There are apps to find the house of your dreams or the song you can't get out of your head. There are now over 100,000 apps for just about anything, only on the iPhone. The iPhone has all kinds of apps. Apps that help you find a movie, and apps that help you find your parking spot. There are apps to help you pass a test. There are apps to help you pass the time. There are apps for those who love to read, and even those just learning how.
B, bird.
Yep, there are 75,000 apps for just about anything, only on the iPhone. The iPhone has all kinds of apps. There are apps that help you catch a flight. There are apps that help you catch a train. Apps for dining in. And apps for dining out. There are apps for workaholics, shopaholics, and thousands of others. Yep, there are 75,000 apps for just about anything, only on the iPhone. Say you're on a call, and your friend wants to know,
what time's the movie?
You can tell him. And if your friend asks,
where's the theater?
You can show him. And if your friend says,
wanna grab sushi afterwards?
You can do that too.
Great, on my way.
All without ever leaving the call. Can your phone and your network do that? The iPhone has all kinds of apps. There are apps to pick the perfect gift. There are apps to pick the perfect wall color. Apps for heading outdoors. And apps for staying indoors. There are apps for finding a hotel. Or just finding your car. There are now over 100,000 apps for just about anything, only on the iPhone. Say you're on a call with a client and he asks,
did you see my email?
You can say, yep, got it right here. Or if you're chatting with a buddy and he says,
hey, can you change that reservation?
You can say, sure. Or you're talking to your wife who says,
I can't believe our anniversary is a week away.
You can say, me neither. All without ever leaving the call. Can your phone and your network do that? On the 12th day of Christmas, my iPhone gave to me 12 cookies cooking, 11 cards ascending, 10 gifts for giving, 9 songs for singing, 8 bells for ringing, 7 slopes of skiing, 6 games for playing, 5 gold rings, 4 hot lattes, 3 flights home, 2 feet of snow, and an app that can light up the tree.
It's kind of incredible. With the iPhone, I don't even mind being on hold.
Please hold.
I can check my email, pay some bills, and when I hear,
a representative will be with you shortly,
I can even do this. Yeah, I need my iPhone for, well, everything.
It's unbelievable how much better family trips have gotten. Just last week, I checked us in on the way to the airport, found the kids a snack near the gate, and even had their favorite movie ready to go. Then my husband turned to me and said, "Did we turn off the lights?" So we turned off the lights. And that's why I don't go anywhere without my iPhone.
My son started walking the other day, which was amazing. So I recorded it, sent it to everyone right away. And then we all jumped on the phone at once to talk about it, which was kind of amazing too.
That's great.
Oops.
We would never have shared all that without the iPhone.
I was out the other night, and this great song came on. So I used my iPhone to figure out who the band was. Downloaded their album right there. And the best part was, my iPhone even told me when they were coming to town. So all I had to do was buy the tickets.
I still don't know how my iPhone does all that.
It's actually my iPhone, but everyone in the family loves it. Grandma always wants to see the latest movies of the kids. My wife, I think she finds a new app every week. This week it's recipes. For my son, it's great on long car trips. And me, I use it for just about everything. Yep, I think we'd all be lost without my iPhone.
I know an espresso maker isn't the most romantic gift, but my wife really wanted one. So I did a little research, asked her sister which color she'd like, and then I did a quick check to see if it was cheaper anywhere else. Turned out the best price was around the corner. I'm a much smarter and faster shopper with my iPhone.
We'd been wanting a dog for a while, so we searched local shelters and fell in love with Bailey. We took millions of photos and, of course, introduced her to all of our friends, found dog-friendly parks nearby, and when we couldn't take her with us, we still kept an eye on her. Thanks to the iPhone, our family is now complete.
It was one of those days. I was running across the platform and I just missed the train, so I checked on the next one. Then I get a call from Mike at the office.
I can't find that sales report. Any chance you have it?
I wasn't sure, so I checked my work computer, found it, and sent it off. And spent the rest of the ride catching up on the news. The iPhone saved my day, even before it started.
I took this amazing trip to Spain after college, and with my iPhone, I checked out hostels before booking them, shared pictures as I went. My mom loved that. And I even downloaded this app, which became my personal translator. Where's the train station?
¿Dónde está la estación de tren?
All I really needed was my iPhone and my passport.
iPhone 4 is so much more than just another new product. I mean, this will have a lasting impact on the way that we actually connect with each other.
In 2007, the iPhone reinvented the phone. In 2008, the iPhone 3G brought faster 3G networking and the revolutionary App Store. In 2009, the iPhone 3GS was twice as fast and brought out new features like video recording. For 2010, the iPhone 4 is the biggest leap forward since the original iPhone. We're introducing the amazing Retina display, and we're bringing video calling to the world. And we call it FaceTime. It's going to change the way we communicate forever. The very first time I had a FaceTime call, I was blown away. Because it is amazingly engaging, personal. It's all about connecting people. I think of my own children, like 7, 8 years, they'll be off at college. And I can imagine being able to call them and see them, but also look into their eyes and see how are they really doing. What makes it even better is that it switches from the front camera to the back camera. So you can show someone what you're seeing. And because it's so mobile as your phone, you'll be able to chat anywhere there's Wi-Fi.
But what's amazing is every time I've been using it, you can't help but smile and go, I can't believe this is real. This is actually happening.
Another thing we're really excited about on the new iPhone 4 is the Retina display. It's the highest resolution display ever built into a phone. At 326 pixels per inch, you get 4 times the pixels as before. So instead of the fuzziness of individual pixels, you get smooth, continuous shapes and tone. You have something that looks to your eye like you're holding a printed page in your hand. And the level of fine detail in images is just incredible. Another thing that adds to the sharpness and clarity is optical lamination. That's a very precise technical process that laminates the cover glass to the display and eliminates light refraction. So all of the hard work that's been put into this ultra-high resolution display is presented with the most visual clarity. On top of that, we use IPS technology and LED backlight, so you get the most vivid experience in everything you do.
The display on the iPhone is blow away. Apps can show more detail than you've ever seen on any device before. The text is just perfect. iPhone 4 enables multitasking for all apps. You can now quickly switch between applications
and everything is exactly as you left it. If you're like me and you have lots of apps on your phone, you'd love a way to easily organize them and find them. And that's exactly what Folders does for you. Take an app and drag it onto another app, and it automatically creates a folder, intelligently named with the type of apps you're grouping. Mail on iPhone 4 is incredibly efficient. You can see all the messages from multiple accounts in a single unified inbox. And it allows you to organize all of the messages in your inbox by thread, so you can deal with a single topic altogether. Pictures taken with a 5-megapixel camera look amazing. And we even have an LED flash, so you can take photos in low light. Plus, the camera captures full 720p high-def video at up to 30 frames per second. Not only can you record great video, but you can also edit your video right on your iPhone with iMovie. The iPhone, for a user, it is simplicity, it is easy to use. Behind it is intense technology.
What's running all this incredible software is our A4 chip. It's custom-designed silicon, and what that gets you is remarkable speed and efficiency in a really small chip. The one thing we made larger was the battery. In fact, iPhone 4 delivers up to 40% more talk time.
We started with completely opposing goals. I mean, we wanted to make this iPhone more capable. We wanted to add more features. And yet at the same time, we wanted to make it smaller and even thinner. And that led to some really surprising innovations. And we developed an entirely new grade of stainless steel that after machining is incredibly strong, but also remarkably precise. The steel frame functions as the antenna, but also the primary structure, giving us more internal volume. We also developed a custom glass that's comparable in strength to sapphire crystal, but about 30 times harder than plastic. This glass is not only used on the front of the phone, but also on the back. The quality of the materials, the manufacturing precision, the advanced technology, ultimately, all of this becomes relevant when you just hold it in your hand.
Even if FaceTime were the only new feature we're delivering, this would be an amazing new iPhone. But it's the fact that we've got the Retina display, 5-megapixel camera, high-def video recording, A4 chip, bigger battery, all in a thinner product. This is going to change everything. All over again.
What's my day look like?
Not bad. Only 2 meetings today.
Can I walk to the Belvedere Hotel from here?
Here are directions to Belvedere Hotel.
Read me that text.
New message from Sarah Russell. See you soon.
Do you think it will snow today?
It sure looks like snow today.
Say hello to Siri on the most amazing iPhone yet. The iPhone 4S has an all-new camera with 8 megapixels and advanced optics. So it lets you capture stunning photos. And because it's an iPhone, you can do things no ordinary camera can do. So maybe the only camera you need is the one on the most amazing iPhone yet.
We have a flat tire.
How do I tie a bow tie again?
What's the fastest way to Hartford Hospital?
Do I need an umbrella in New York this weekend?
Remind me to call Chris when I get home.
Move my meeting from 3 to 4.
What does a weasel look like?
Remind me to get milk when I leave work.
Tell my wife I'm gonna make it.
Wake me up at 6.
Play some Coltrane.
I'm locked out.
I found 3 locksmiths fairly close to you.
Say hello to the most amazing iPhone yet. This is the iPhone 4S with iCloud. Now, when you download a song on the go, it's there when you get home. Make a change on the way to work, and it's waiting when you get there. Bookmark a page on this, and it's ready on that. Now, the things you do on your phone are everywhere you want them, automatically. iCloud. on the most amazing iPhone yet.
How do I get to Charlie Grant's house?
Here are directions to Charlie Grant's house.
Is it cold in Santa Fe, Raleigh, Cleveland tonight?
Really cold, down to about 14 degrees.
Find that email with the naughty or nice list.
New message from Mrs. Claus. Go easy on the cookies.
How does the rest of my day look?
You have 3.7 billion appointments.
What's the best way to Santa Cruz, California?
Here are directions to Santa Cruz.
Where's the best barbecue in Kansas City?
Is there a rodeo in Amarillo today? Where are we?
Here's your current location.
How big is the Grand Canyon? Any gas stations we can walk to?
I found 2 gas stations fairly close to you.
What does Orion look like?
I found this for you.
Remind me to do this again.
Okay, I'll remind you.
I gotta get a guitar.
I found 12 musical instrument stores.
How do I play London Calling? Whole Lotta Love? A B minor ninth.
I found this for you.
Add migraine headache to my list of band names. Tell Julie and Kate our band is playing at the garage tonight.
Here's your message to Julie and Kate.
Call me Rock God.
From now on, I'll call you Rock God, okay?
Cancel golf today.
It's off your calendar.
Good, because it's date night. Find me a store that sells organic mushrooms from my risotto.
This organic market looks pretty close to you.
How many ounces in a cup?
This might answer your question.
Oh, I knew that. And remind me in an hour to put the gazpacho on ice.
Here's your reminder. Shall I create it?
Yeah, unless you like hot gazpacho. Siri.
Sam.
You can take the night off.
If you say so.
Is that rain?
Yes, it appears to be raining.
Oh. Let's get tomato soup delivered.
I found a number of restaurants whose reviews mention tomato soup and that deliver.
Good. Because I don't want to put on real shoes. Remind me to clean up tomorrow.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Excellent. Today, we're dancing. Play, shake, rattle, and roll.
Life.
Try and be nice to people. Avoid eating fat. Read a good book every now and then. Get some walking in. And try to live together in peace and harmony with people of all creeds and nations.
That's pretty spectacular advice, actually. Thank you. I enjoyed this chat immensely. You were very eloquent.
That's nice of you to say.
Weather?
Nice weather coming up today through this Tuesday.
Evening?
You don't have anything on your calendar for this evening.
Fantastic. Linguiça.
I found 5 restaurants whose reviews mention linguiça fairly close to you.
Joke?
2 iPhones walk into a bar. I forget the rest.
That's funny.
Was it something I said?
Yes, it was.
Siri, what's my day look like?
Another busy day today.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm not allowed to be frivolous.
Oh, okay. Move my 4 o'clock today to tomorrow. Change my 11 a.m. to 2.
Okay, Marty. I scheduled it for today.
Is that Rick? Where's Rick?
Here's Rick.
Oh, no, it's not Rick. Now, how's the traffic headed downtown?
Here's the traffic.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Driver. Cut across. We'll never make it downtown this way. I like you, Siri. You're going places.
I'll try to remember that.
Your thumb. It goes from here to here. This bigger screen goes from here to here. Now, that's either A, an amazing coincidence, or B, a dazzling display of common sense. Pretty sure it's the common sense thing. There are laws to physics, right? So explain this. How can something get bigger and smaller? There's more of it, less of it? Well, I guess the laws of physics are more like general guidelines. Ears are weird. I don't know what shape that is, but it's not round. So why would headphones be round? They should be shaped like this. Ear-shaped. You know, so they fit in your ears. Every picture tells a story. Of course, some stories are bigger than others. Okay, guys, here we go. Everybody say, cheese. Got it. Excuse me, Maestro. Bring it down, please. Better. That's what happens to background noise when you're making a call on this. This microphone here picks up the sounds around you and helps turn them down. So when the world gets noisy, calls sound better. Well, it's that time of year again. You know, picture-taking season. And with PhotoStream, you can share all the photos you want with just the people you want. It's as easy as pie. Pie. Ever have a really cool dream? I'm having one right now. I don't want to be disturbed. And I won't, because before I went to sleep, I set this. Now my iPhone knows not to ring, unless it's important. Because disturbing this would just be wrong.
People enjoy their music on the iPhone than any other phone.
hold it, hold it.
Every day, more photos are taken with the iPhone than any other camera.
Hey, love.
Hello. Hi, Mama. Give me a kiss.
What do you think? Do you like it? Can you see that? Did you apologize? Thanks, Micah.
Hi, guys.
Oh my God.
Every day, more people connect face-to-face on the iPhone than any other phone.
iPhone 5S is our most refined iPhone to date. It is meticulously designed, engineered, and crafted. But it's the remarkable innovation inside the iPhone 5S that sets a new precedent. It's not just rampant technology for technology's sake. Every single component, every process has been considered and measured to make sure that it's truly useful and that it actually enhances the user's experience. This care, this consideration extends to how we protect all of the important information that you actually carry with you on your iPhone. It's what led us to create Touch ID.
Your fingerprint is one of the best passwords in the world. It's always with you, and no two are exactly alike. So it made perfect sense to create a simple, seamless way to use it as a password. With just a touch of your home button, the Touch ID sensor quickly reads your fingerprint and automatically unlocks your phone. You can even use it to authorize purchases through our stores for music, movies, TV shows, apps, and books. Setting up Touch ID to recognize your fingerprint is easy, and every time you use it, it gets better at reading your print. It can read multiple fingerprints and read them in any orientation. The technology within Touch ID is some of the most advanced hardware and software we put in any device. The button itself is made from sapphire crystal, one of the clearest, hardest materials available. This protects the sensor and acts as a lens to precisely focus it on your finger. The steel ring surrounding the button detects your finger and tells Touch ID to start reading your print. The sensor uses advanced capacitive touch to take, in essence, a high-resolution image of your fingerprint from the subepidermal layers of your skin. It then intelligently analyzes this information with a remarkable degree of detail and precision. It categorizes your print by one of three basic types: arch, loop, or whorl. It maps individual details in the ridges that are smaller than the human eye can see, and even inspects minor variations in ridge direction caused by pores and edge structures. Touch ID uses all this to provide the most accurate match and a very high level of security. All fingerprint information is encrypted and stored inside the secure enclave in our new A7 chip. Here, it is locked away from everything else, accessible only by the Touch ID sensor. It's never available to other software, and it's never stored on Apple servers or backed up to iCloud.
Touch ID defines the next step of how you use your iPhone, making something as important as security so effortless and so simple. We believe that technology is at its very best, at its most empowering, when it simply disappears.
One of the things people love most about their iPhone is they can take great photos with it. iPhone 5S lets you do even more with photos and video. It makes the world's most popular camera even better. Any digital camera is only as good as its sensor. While more pixels produce a bigger picture, we prefer bigger pixels because they mean an even better picture. With iPhone 5S, we started with a wider f2.2 aperture. That, combined with our new state-of-the-art 8-megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor that is 15% larger than before, means each 1.5 micron pixel can convert 33% more light into image data. This is all processed by the new A7 chip with 64-bit desktop-class architecture. That's a lot of numbers that basically mean the pictures you take will have greater dynamic range, with more details in the highlights and shadows, and less overall noise in the image.
A really great sensor is only the beginning of how iPhone 5S takes really amazing photos and video. In low light, iPhone 5S uses the new auto image stabilization. When you press the shutter, it imperceptibly takes up to 4 very quick photos, intelligently merging them to reduce blurring from camera shake and subject motion. And in really low light, it uses the all-new True Tone Flash. iPhone 5S measures the color temperature of the available light, then fires the white and amber flashes together in just the right ratio to create a balanced image. The colors in your photos will look truer and your skin tones more natural. iPhone 5S also has some fun new camera features, like photo burst mode. It continually captures at 10 images a second when you hold down the shutter. Advanced algorithms help select the individual photos or sequence of photos you might like best. And the new slow motion feature lets you shoot HD video at 120 frames per second. You can then select the specific section you want played back at quarter speed. All these features are the result of hardware and software working together so seamlessly that they essentially become invisible. So all you have to do is concentrate on taking a great photo or video and let iPhone do the rest.
The iPhone 5C is in many ways the distillation of what people love about the iPhone 5. It's simpler, more essential, yet it's more capable and certainly more colorful. We believe the iPhone is an experience that's defined by hardware and software working harmoniously together. We continue to refine that experience, dramatically blurring the boundaries between the two, making it more powerful, more intuitive, and ultimately more useful. iPhone 5C is beautifully, unapologetically plastic. Multiple parts have been reduced to a single polycarbonate component whose surface is continuous and seamless. I think that designs with a real coherence are the result of developing form, material, and color in unison, each element informing and in many ways defining the other, creating a significant and a meaningful design. Just as with its appearance, we took the same fanatical care with how the iPhone 5C feels in your hand. That sense of quality and integrity that's synonymous with the iPhone. That meant developing the design by creating a whole new structural architecture. It starts with a single piece of polycarbonate, into which we install a steel reinforced frame, creating a bespoke assembly that doubles as an antenna. We then add the rear plate. We then machine holes for the buttons, ensuring perfect alignment. And then the entire assembly goes through multiple finishing processes, including a clear lacquer hardcoat that creates a durable and incredibly glossy surface. This whole process culminates in an extraordinarily rigid structure and a solid, dense feel that you would not expect from a plastic product. From the beginning, we wanted to design cases as colorful and as well-made as the iPhone itself. The soft, matte, microfiber-lined silicone is a very intentional contrast to the glossy, hardcoat finish of the iPhone. The result is a case that extends and complements the product while offering dozens of colorful combinations.
iPhone 5C is built on a foundation of features that people know and love. Like the beautiful 4-inch Retina display, blazing fast performance and console-level graphics from the A6 chip, the 8-megapixel iSight camera, and an impressive battery life. And now, we've added more LTE bands than any other smartphone in the world. And we've given it a new FaceTime HD camera for even better FaceTime calls and self-portraits. Beyond that, it comes with iOS 7, which includes new features like Control Center, AirDrop, and iTunes Radio. Combined with a ton of other great features, iOS 7 creates an experience that's even simpler, more useful, and more enjoyable. iOS 7 is designed to complement the iPhone 5C beautifully. The wallpapers are color-matched to the exterior, and the translucency inherent in iOS 7 carries this color through everything you do. This is just another great example of how we design and engineer our products in concert. It really is the only way that we believe provides the right experience.
I think it's quite remarkable when something feels familiar and yet it's new at the same time. That's the iPhone 5C. It's the vivid realization of hardware and software together in one device. A truly great product is ultimately defined by the integration of its hardware and software. Developing an iPhone with a larger and more advanced display launched one of the most significant design and engineering efforts since we introduced the original product. With a 4.7-inch display, iPhone 6 becomes taller and wider. We made the design dramatically thinner while developing a smooth, continuous surface that is comfortable to both hold and use. We're also introducing iPhone 6 Plus with a larger 5.5-inch display. And with the same continuous surfaces and seamless material transitions as iPhone 6, it's very thin. By creating iPhone 6 and iOS 8 together, we've optimized the physical design to enhance software features. The cover glass extends beyond the top surface to seamlessly join the aluminium unibody. The result is hardware and software defining a truly singular experience.
The way people experience their iPhone has always started with the display. So we wouldn't introduce a larger display until we could make one that was great. The Retina HD display is the most advanced iPhone display we've ever designed. On this high-resolution screen, you can see deeper blacks and sharper text. With new dual-domain pixels, you see more accurate color at wider viewing angles. To deliver these qualities, we implemented an advanced process called photo alignment. Better aligned pixels deliver a superior viewing experience. The new state-of-the-art Apple-designed AA chip continues our legacy of designing powerful and power-efficient chips. It features second-generation 64-bit desktop-class architecture. The new chip is smaller, yet it's faster, and it's got better graphics while also being more energy efficient. So you can do more for longer periods of time without compromising performance or battery life. We've added an M8 motion coprocessor, which works in a low-power mode to efficiently measure your fitness activity throughout the day. And with the addition of a barometer, it can even track the elevation you gain while you're doing things like climbing stairs.
iPhone is the world's most popular camera. So we feel a responsibility to continue improving the experience of taking photos and making videos with iPhone 6. The 8-megapixel iSight camera has a new sensor featuring focus pixels, which provide a better, faster focus. A new exposure control in iOS 8 lets you adjust shots before you take them for improved color and detail. iPhone 6 Plus features optical image stabilization. This uses a gyroscope to compensate for the movement of your hand. Software then intelligently fuses short and long exposures to create sharper images. With more people relying on their iPhone for taking video, we've added more advanced video capabilities to iPhone 6. The new camera shoots beautiful 1080p HD video at 60 frames per second. Continuous autofocus provides constant focus as you capture your video. Cinematic video stabilization helps your shot remain steady. And you can capture amazing super slow motion video at 240 frames per second. An all-new time-lapse mode allows you to create videos with one simple touch. With iPhone 6, you can shoot HD video and then watch your stunning results on the Retina HD display. With iPhone 6, we're introducing Apple Pay, a fast, easy, secure mobile payment system. It's much better than carrying around cash and credit cards. You simply pay by placing your finger on the Touch ID. There's no need to open a special app or even wake your iPhone. You can also make one-touch purchases without having to enter credit card or shipping information. With iPhone 6, everything is faster. And that includes some great advancements we've made in wireless performance. Faster LTE enables much faster download speeds at up to 150 megabits per second. There are 20 LTE bands, significantly more than any other smartphone. So you can connect in more places around the world while roaming.
With iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, we've taken the time to do the deep engineering, to design and develop 2 entirely new iPhones. More significant than just bigger and better displays, the design has never been so compelling, undoubtedly making this the biggest advance in the iPhone since we launched the original. With iPhone and multi-touch, we introduced a whole new way to interact with technology. Tapping, swiping and pinching have forever changed the way we navigate and experience our digital world. Until now, these gestures have been defined by a singular plane in 2-dimensional space. For iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, we're introducing an entirely new interaction and a whole new dimension to the way you experience your iPhone. It's made possible by a technology called 3D Touch. This is the next generation of multi-touch. For the first time, along with recognizing familiar gestures, iPhone also recognizes force, enabling new gestures, peek and pop. .3D Touch works on the home screen, giving you shortcuts to the things you do frequently. It also works inside applications themselves. Press lightly, and it gives you a peek at the content. Continue pressing, and it pops you into the content itself. Sensors embedded in the display read how hard you're pressing and react in a smooth, linear way. This is a dynamic system, deeply integrated into iOS 9. . you can dip in and out of where you are without losing a sense of your context. It provides distinct, tactile feedback for your actions, letting you know exactly what you've done and what to expect. While the way that you use 3D Touch is simple, the engineering behind it is some of our most advanced. At its heart are capacitive sensors integrated into the backlight of the Retina HD display. With each press, these sensors measure microscopic changes in the distance between the cover glass and the backlight. These measurements are then combined with signals from the touch sensor and accelerometer to provide fast, accurate, and continuous response to finger pressure. For a truly communicative experience, we had to develop a more precise level of haptic feedback. While the vibrating system on a typical phone requires 10 or more oscillations to reach full power, the Taptic engine in iPhone 6s reaches peak output in just one cycle and stops just as quickly. This allows us to create shorter, more distinct feedback events, like a mini tap lasting just 10 milliseconds and a full tap which lasts 15 milliseconds. Perhaps more than any other system we've designed, 3D Touch is a clear example of how hardware and software developed together can work to define a singular experience. This is the next generation of multi-touch. It makes this iPhone the most advanced iPhone we have ever created. Every single component, every process has been considered and measured to make sure that it's truly useful and that it actually enhances the user's experience. It is meticulously designed, engineered, and crafted.
This is iPhone 7. It makes all the things you do with your iPhone better, faster, and more powerful. Two new finishes, black and jet black, highlight its seamless design. A new camera captures shots you never could before. That's because its larger f1.8 aperture, new sensor, and 6-element lens enable brighter, more detailed photos and videos. And optical image stabilization allows for a longer exposure, so you get even better images in low light. The Apple-designed image signal processor analyzes every shot to automatically deliver the very best results. And the quad LED True Tone flash illuminates brighter and farther. iPhone 7 Plus also features a telephoto camera. The two cameras operate as one, giving you 2 times optical zoom and high-quality imagery when you zoom even farther. The new Retina HD display with a cinema standard wide color gamut is the best and brightest ever on an iPhone. It's also the first iPhone with a stereo speaker system, delivering a powerful, immersive audio experience. The enclosure has been entirely re-engineered to make this the first water-resistant iPhone. It's driven by the A10 Fusion chip, the most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. High performance and high efficiency cores let you do the majority of your tasks at a fraction of the power, giving you the longest battery life of any iPhone. iPhone 7 makes the things you do most even better. It's the best iPhone we've ever made.
For more than a decade, our intention has been to create an iPhone that is all display. A physical object that disappears into the experience. This is iPhone 10. Developing the form and display together defines a whole new integration, making the boundary between the device and the screen hard to discern. The custom OLED panel was engineered to fold and seamlessly combine with the external surfaces. Mechanical buttons give way to touch and gestures. There's no home button. A single swipe takes you to the home screen. A more responsive touch system means the gestures in iOS 11 are more fluid. The polished stainless steel band reinforces the water-resistant all-glass design. This new glass formulation, the most durable ever in a smartphone, enables for the first time wireless charging. Our new True Depth camera system, contained within this tiny space, uses extraordinary depth sensing technology to let you unlock your phone with a glance. We call this Face ID. It maps the unique geometry of your face with over 30,000 invisible dots. This data is analyzed by the neural engine on the A11 Bionic chip, the first of its kind. Your iPhone now recognizes you, even in the dark, and will adapt to your physical changes. This makes your face your secure password. So with just a look, you can authenticate your phone or use Apple Pay. The True Depth camera also enables new experiences, like bringing emojis to life by mapping more than 50 facial muscles in real time, so you can be happy or sad or cross. Both the front and rear-facing cameras now have portrait mode, and for the first time you can actually define the light in a scene. Based on fundamental photographic principles, portrait lighting produces the effect of real studio lighting. On the back, the dual camera system is completely redesigned. It's made even smarter by the A11 Bionic chip. With machine learning, the camera detects elements in the scene to optimize the image before the photo is even taken. The camera we use every day now delivers so much more. And as iOS becomes the world's largest platform for augmented reality, it will redefine what's possible. This is iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 described our vision for the future of the smartphone. Today, we're extending that vision with significant advances across 3 entirely new products. iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, and iPhone XR. iPhone XS is completely uncompromising. The expansive Super Retina display with OLED delivers vivid brightness, true blacks, and high dynamic range content. iPhone XS Max has the largest display ever on an iPhone. Custom-developed stainless steel is precisely machined to create structural bands in 3 finishes, including new gold. With even better water and dust resistance, this structure is integrated with the most durable glass ever developed for a smartphone. Face ID, enabled by the True Depth camera system, reinvents the way to securely unlock, log in, and pay with only a glance. Now it's even faster. The A12 Bionic chip is the smartest and most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. Its next-generation neural engine dedicates machine learning to everything from augmented reality to photography. With a more advanced dual camera system and neural engine, iPhone is again taking us to a new era of photography, where even more capable sensors are combined with lenses, chips, and advanced software delivering smart HDR across your photos, creating images like never before. Portrait mode on both the back camera and front True Depth camera now features more nuanced, software-enhanced, adjustable depth of field. 4K video with better low light performance and extended dynamic range now records in stereo, and your content plays back in widened stereo sound. iPhone XR integrates the same breakthrough technologies. It's powered by the same A12 Bionic chip, has the same versatile True Depth camera with the same advanced Face ID. An entirely new range of finishes are enabled by precision-machined structural aluminium bands, anodized to complement an all-glass enclosure. The all-screen liquid retina display is the most advanced LCD in a smartphone and the most color accurate in the industry. A new backlight design allows the display to extend into the radiused corners, enabling a larger LCD than ever before. The advanced single camera system, combined with machine learning, allows iPhone XR to recognize people, map subjects, and add depth. The depth of field is adjustable, so you can take more dramatic portraits. Our utterly uncompromised vision for the future, iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max, and with a range of new finishes offering more choice to more people, iPhone XR.
Introducing iPhone 11 Pro. Every detail has been used as an opportunity to set new standards in design, quality, and engineering, ensuring it will deliver uncompromising performance in any situation. At the core of the iPhone 11 Pro design is a stainless steel structural band and a three-dimensional glass back, made from the toughest glass in a smartphone. It's sculpted from a single solid sheet, reinforced down to the atomic level, and then brought to life in one of 4 textured matte finishes. The enclosure is designed to withstand what life can throw at it. Rigorous testing and refining have helped create a durable, dust, and water-resistant iPhone. The Apple-designed A13 Bionic chip is the most ambitious to date. It's the fastest chip ever in a smartphone, yet more efficient than ever. And with new optimized batteries that give you up to 5 extra hours in your day, you get more pro performance in an iPhone for longer than ever. The triple camera system combines cutting-edge technology with the extraordinary ease of iPhone. The redesigned camera interface complements the new hardware with a more immersive and intuitive experience. Telephoto, wide, and new ultra-wide cameras. You can now view 4 times more scene in your photos and videos with the ultra-wide. All-new night mode allows you to capture images never before possible on an iPhone in drastically lower light. The highest quality video in a smartphone is now even better. With extended dynamic range now at 4K at 60 FPS, you can record pro-quality video at twice as many frames per second. Editing tools previously reserved for photos now make editing your videos a pro-level experience. Perfect and then play back your footage on the new Super Retina XDR display that has the highest pixel density of any Apple device. Privacy is built into every iPhone from the ground up. From iOS 13 to Face ID, the most secure facial authentication in a smartphone, which now works from greater angles and is even faster. This new line of iPhone has been pushed to extremes like never before, ensuring that each part is worthy of the name iPhone 11 Pro.
a singular new design, a re-engineered chip, and 5G. This is iPhone 12 Pro. The vertical band is precision machined from stainless steel. The ceramic shield on the front is tougher than any smartphone glass. And tighter borders allow for even larger Super Retina XDR displays. 5G is set to change the world with radically faster speeds. The hardware and software have been optimized for the best 5G experience. A14 Bionic has a smaller 5nm transistor which pushes the most powerful chip in a smartphone generations ahead. A new and improved Pro camera system makes the 12 Pro the photographer's iPhone. The larger iPhone 12 Pro Max takes these innovations even further. Its bigger sensor dramatically increases the detail captured and helps improve low light performance by 87%. The custom-designed LiDAR scanner puts advanced depth mapping technology in your pocket. You can now take a night mode portrait and unlock a new world of possibilities for augmented reality. iPhone 12 Pro smashes the benchmark for highest quality video in a smartphone. And the movie industry can now count on it as an essential piece of equipment. It is the world's first device able to capture, playback, and edit 10-bit HDR footage with Dolby Vision. iPhone 12 Pro comes in 2 sizes and in 4 finishes, including new Pacific Blue. An integral part of this year's design is MagSafe, an intelligent system of magnets that connect accessories in a whole new way. All this and more make iPhone 12 Pro the most powerful iPhone ever.
What? I ain't got a 9 to 5. I do music 24 hours a day. It's not 9 to 5. I can't hear what you are trying to say if you ain't on my vibe. Yeah, man, I'm doing this thing part-time, now I'm doing this thing all day. I put in the work. Look, no, I don't care what you think or say, I put in the work all day. I put in the work all day.
A faster chip, a high-performance display, and the biggest upgrade ever to the camera. Introducing iPhone 13 Pro. It's ready for action! New wide and ultra-wide cameras let you capture incredible scenes in even lower light. The new telephoto camera has 3 times optical zoom for even closer close-ups. Discover a new world in macro with the ultra-wide camera. And upload and download faster on the go with 5G. The superior durability of ceramic shield means iPhone 13 Pro is ready for any shoot. almost anywhere. iPhone 13 Pro offers filmmaking capabilities not possible in even the most expensive movie cameras. Now you can capture, edit, and deliver in ProRes, the same format used in the movie industry. And introducing Cinematic Mode, which brings the art of cinematography to iPhone. For the first time, you can shift the focus automatically while you shoot or even afterwards. And all in Dolby Vision. The Super Retina XDR display with ProMotion uses an adaptive refresh rate that makes the iPhone experience feel faster and more fluid. Power is redefined with A15 Bionic, the world's fastest smartphone chip. And a huge leap in battery life to keep up with your day. More powerful, more intelligent, and a world of cinematic possibilities. iPhone 13 Pro.
Even nog framser om en för du. Nå even de vag besök var Mr. From Value. Eisen scheven oor. Schneer besök met zo Mr. Ahmed. Nå framsen het best have was het. En I am niet gezien. Is nationale niet gezien op Strasbourg. Versus in German auch gegrammar on it. Shark Grievous and Zern cast in the work, Mr. Fnofat. Smoother Vang and Unleash from Cersness, books are out, heard a marvelous catastrophe now hangs you. And the stressed chair. So he's power van we while he were Stephen it. Believe in our servers less than half hours of sales with server season is most in the chamber from local village doing well. So as a east in the room to still as the awakening because the label or we still no fat. Master for the Snitch the season is room and one head you no fire and I all over soft my old Mr. Sir my much somber but Stash full of bakes and work Mr. No fat. Get up from the custard smear profine oxen. The shoes are red growth the circle my foot for from the evil. Don't get am in a snip. Sneeze and carry or the shares a little bit skeleton make me well. Don't the scat ruins look no one or Mr. No fat. He's not just a bit of Jimmy Boyd and Sarah with a happy snow fat fang it like. Sort of fringe damn Stasty like serious and the shoeless are home the feet wing of it. Stemmy our work post began a rope. Surf McNunnett, there's back of the Bible, sir forgot the first one. Last evening, send brush full of balloons and not sending a beast. Send the sheriff on a worst drove with battle. Post get your bets at for Mrs. Almanet. And there's neck and also finding your walk. And I have missed to say Ned. Roll for button in the chamber of neurons and now stroke search factors and this will skip off. What off your red? Either with that says no lower rope and it'll be these big on it. You're locking it, but last evening kissed her search factor. There's this will skip off, will skip again. The rope was a name so Mr. No fight. Dealer's name and I'm with sister making off out with her with some that nickel line rowing. that's near exclusive we knew the rest in it. I need that first thing rope snatch get those. Say to this pennant, send the shake of it, stir a puzzle but sail this powers in it. Snell out your man out. Used to me if mustn't. Earl tossing the earl off of it, and the shaving over cram the rung is Swedish in. Snell was such that elbow in the chamber for no stoking again. Eric's called the rock well, clean you there. Her bit over some deal for helps and nausea wall. Or from Mr. Off no fouls it, sit. He's no one just helps it, knees throw for Berlin. Snell shaving his face for your good eye, we knew the rasnin. Best I have missed to see it. Here, but I make this hand with him. Who isn't it from Siddle? Is now you bug his master.